Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Seems like this year I never make any official video like this. Not that I'm running from it, but my look is not really that impressive for me to appear on a camera. That is why I keep on publishing picture videos. So that because when I appear like this now, some people will say that I look hungry. My dear, I'm not. I don't look hungry. I don't look hungry. Just that every year I give it some weeks, sometimes 1 month, depending on as my strength can carry me. Doing a remembrance of my late parents. So that is. When every time I'm doing it, I will appear like, just the way I appear now. That is why all this while I never bother to do any live or any video coverage news. But that's by the way. Why I appear today is just because today is Saturday and the message that brought me here is not something that I will give only voice offline. And when you in our watch news, again I follow you in the news. So for those of you who will attack me and say that I look hungry, my dear, I don't look hungry. I'm just doing the remembrance of my late parents. So if your parents is alive, my dear, thank you, Ochi, and also embrace them and take care of them while they are still living. The message that brought me here this morning is that all this, just like what I said in the last video I posted or I published yesterday. I said, if these two guys should not work together, these two, because now it seems like the Biafra have a faction. Permit me to use my own word. I don't know about you, but please, don't say that I'm supporting this, I'm supporting that, I am doing this, I am doing that. Let us come together. Let us come together. Because all this thing that is happening now, very soon, another person now will spring up from somewhere now and form another government. Under this government, under these shenanigans. If these two factions cannot unite together and fight for the interests of the Biafrans, I tell you, you that have this interest of Biafrans at heart, my dear, we need to dissolve them. I mean, we have gotten to a point whereby not everything that comes our way we are going to tolerate. NGOZI or ORABUEZE is getting it totally wrong. The other so-called Akbarawa and the rest of them is getting it all totally wrong. We are under attack. The energy that these guys are wasting on the internet is enough to tackle what is tackling us, to fight against the enemies that is fighting against us. But no. So now Akbarawa, if I look at this way now, this is Akbarawa Sonny. He's an ex-handle, writing rubbish about this. I look this way now, this is Kizi Uzoma on the side of the COS, writing rubbish. What is all this nonsense? Why do we always like to at least carry this narrative that Igbo and this thing have been spoiling things for us for many years? But before we go into the matter that carry me come, our people are dying every day. Our southeastern leaders are not doing anything. Military are killing our people in numbers. I will shock you. 21 security operatives are massacred in Castena. No any village that are invaded. This is the main message that carry us come. Not minding what I'm saying now. Special discussion, interview on a Prime Minister Ekpa situation report in Finland and the state of the United States of Biafra freedom from Dr. Damages with Deputy Prime Minister Dr. NGOZI ORABUEZE. Forthcoming on Monday 13/01/2025, we held where your fear is where your strength lies. Except this date, we move. Should I remind you people that Simon Ekpa appeared on Dr. Damages' program and the guy ended up damaging Simon Ekpa? This woman again When I talk now, some gullibles now come out and tell me, Ngozi is doing well, Ngozi is doing that. My brothers, none of them is doing anything. None of them is doing anything. Every blessed day we keep hearing fundraising. Every Saturday, today now is fundraising. These people now, the other side now, they're doing their own fundraising almost every day. Oh no, bro, now I will tell you, IAG. Yet, our people are being massacred in numbers. The simple truth, if they are not ready to serve, they are not ready to stand for the interests of the Biafrans, let them go back to their homes. And the Biafrans have capable hands that will steer up this ship. Because the level in which these guys are dragging this office, they know a lot of things that they are not telling the Biafrans. Ngozi, Akparawa, Okere, and Vam, they know something about Simon Ekpa. They are not telling us whether the guy is alive or dead. That is why you see Ngozi. Almost every offices, somebody said Simon Ekpa choose him as a surrogate. Almost every office is beginning from the end. Beginning from the cabinet to the last person to have changed all. Who is those people that is appointing? Probably her surrogate. Listen, somebody said I need to start work. Start work play for what? Who among them is doing well? Tell me before my face, who among them can stand up now and say, yes, I'm doing well for the interest of the Biafrans? None. If they are doing well, if they have the interest of the Biafrans at heart, if they have the blood of the Biafrans that are being spilled on a daily basis by Nigerian terrorist military in our land, they wouldn't have been on the internet doing all this nonsense shenanigans. Now she wants to go to open another wound again, to have an interview with Dr. Damage that damaged Simon Ekpa. What is really happening? It pains me that most of us here are not asking these questions. It pains me that most of our Biafran brothers and sisters that are well educated, that have traveled far and near, we come out just simply because the person talk one thing that you like. Then you forget to talk the truth. You hide the truth. You sleep on top of the truth without not asking these questions. Where is Simon Ekpa? Now she want to grant an interview on the situation report in Finland. Situation report in Finland. The state of United States of Biafra freedom. You want to report state of Simon Ekpa in Finland from US. You didn't travel to Finland. What are you reporting? Can Ngozi come out now and hit your chest and tell us that she have a lawyer that is going there, that is bringing information? It is not something you can hide. If you hide it from the general public, you cannot hide it from the people who are following you and following Simon Ekpa, who are hoping that one day Simon Ekpa will come outside. Look at what Sani Akparawa posted here. He posted this message a couple of hours ago to tell you that this guy knows more than even we know. He said, message to those that want to sit down on the fence, waiting and watching until you see Prime Minister as Simon Ekpa back before you start doing something or making your donations. These people knows what happened to Simon Ekpa. Whether Simon Ekpa is dead or alive, they know. I'm not saying this thing for you to like me, but the truth be told, we are not doing it well, including me, myself, including you that is listening to me, including anybody that's castigating whoever that talk against NGOZI or talk against Ogenkere. These people are yet to tell us what really happened to Simon Ekpa. Let us go to this news. Special discussion by NGOZI ORABUEZE and Dr. Damages. And to me, I believe this is where she got it all wrong. She have totally disqualified herself from going to grant interview when our people back home are dying. Oh, chai. We have Igbo billionaires. If you go to what do you call it? Go to TikTok. As it is true, all you'll be seeing here is Igbos carry money in bags, in bundles. Look at Zenko. He's burying his mother. Go there and see the display of rubbish that Igbos are doing. A time shall come when these people, even those houses they are building, Zenko is building a house that's worth over 30 billion naira. I be $30 billion. That's, I think, 30 billion naira in his hometown. A time shall come when, if they didn't stop what is about to happen, if they didn't stop what is about to happen, they will become tenants in those houses they are building. Don't forget, one reverend father that was kidnapped came out and told us that the said Fulani said they have camps almost in all the whole states. And each camp contains about 300 machineries. My brother, these machineries are well-trained criminals and terrorists. We have billionaires who don't care about what is happening, who is busy throwing party, claiming all is well when all is not well. All of them, can any of them drive their own car by themselves and go back to their home? Even just drive it from either from Newton down to Anambra State, from Onitsha down to Okpo, from Onitsha down to Nnewi, from Onitsha down to what do they call it? I mean, just drive alone. Can any of them do that? No, they cannot. Because they surrounded themselves with all manner of securities. Then they claim all is well because they have the money. Yes. I watched news this morning from Precious TV and Prince Chilaka. And I listened to where Kaduna government now are now negotiating with terrorists. This one is not criminals. They are now negotiating with terrorists. Government of the day are negotiating with terrorists. You see them, all of them gathered inside bush. This one we said from Chicken local government is operating this camp. About something of them with different camps. All these terrorists have blood soaked in their hands. Don't forget, do not forget, Sheikh Gumi made it clear during the time of Goodluck Jonathan's era that they should stop killing all these guys, that they are their foot soldiers. So now, it has been confirmed that really these people are their foot soldiers. Now, they are negotiating with them, they are going to drop arms after killing almost southern Kaduna, domiciled by Christians. All the Hausa and Fulani elites never supported the killing of any single terrorist. What was their reason? What are their reasons? The reasons are being prepared for what is going to happen in Nigeria. The Northerners are busy calling them to come out, drop their arms. They are getting allocation from government. On that behalf, on that regard, government is now funding terrorism. They are complicit in insecurity. Then while our own governors are the one who is instigating insecurity, who is even calling all manner of unknown government to come to their state simply because they want to be receiving this security levy from government. Don't forget what that Reverend Father also said. In the whole of Anambra State, nothing like a single tracker to track any phone call that have been made. That the only governor who can boast of tracking is in Enugu State, Governor Mba. That even they track them from Enugu State and tell them, look at the bush where they are, in a side of, a Iwariam side. And they want to use Air Force come. When the Reverend Father told them, some innocent people might become a victim of that very particular attack or that repression. Because Nigerian security forces knows nothing. They will go ahead, go up now. They want to bomb this thing. They will know and they will divert and bomb innocent citizens. And they will tell you it's a collateral damage. Or rather, they call it a secondary explosion. That is what happened the other day. Our Igbos are busy throwing party. Our government are busy dragging who will castigate you more than I do. Who will propaganda more, who will write the propaganda more than I do. That is what these two people are doing. Then to cap it all, the worst of it all is NGOZI going for Dr. Damage's show. What are you going there to do? Okay, you're going there now to give them information about how Simon Ekpa is feeling in Finland. Whereby the same Simon Ekpa, you have never hired a lawyer to go and represent him. If there's any lawyer that have gone to see Simon Ekpa and come out to tell you, yes, they have gone to see Simon Ekpa, please name one. I might be wrong, but it's time to be corrected. Name one, because I have been following this issue from day one. NGOZI have never come out one day. Some people will say now, she don't need to say anything on the internet. One name, Mechono. You don't need to say anything about the internet, but he will come on the internet and call for fundraising and call for recruitment. But he cannot tell us the state of, the state of Simon Ekpa in Finland, whether dead or alive. No, we keep on hearing from day one. Our prime minister is fine, is hale and hearty. He's coming back soon. Soon. That soon might be eternity. Anybody telling you soon without no specific date. That is what we keep hearing when Mazen Nnamdi was kidnapped. We are in that soon for good 4 years and still counting. Yet, you feel that the only thing you can do is anybody who come out to tell you the truth about what is happening, you attack him, call him all sorts of names. What kept us where we are today? Calling of that names, Efulefu, Sabo, what keep Mazen Nnamdi where he is today? Nobody will tell you this. I didn't say he's not did well. I didn't say he didn't do well. But calling of that names, anybody that is called tomorrow about Mazen Nnamdi say that one that abuse us. The same thing now is what keeps Udele where he is. The same thing now is what is still keeping Speed Darlington where he is right now. Abusing people. Can we make this struggle, abuse free? Speak your mind. Look at this. Kizzy Uzoma and NGOZI ORABUEZE calling this one, they are traitors. This one, they say they are sabos. Anybody that is called to come and intervene in Speed Darlington case, say that small boy that abuse everybody. That small boy that use irrelevant names to address people. Calling of names. Yes, because I get it every day. Once you come out to speak the truth, you have become a sabo. You have become a fulefu. You have become, in fact, nothing they will not call you. I posted the video and the voice of Adade Orama, Ada, whatever they call her. All I keep hearing is Adande Akwana, Adande Care, Adande Miku. Now, my people, what happened? What happened? This is not the character that have been known with the Igbos. Igbos are not known with this kind of character. For as far as I know, I didn't grow up outside my territory. I was born and I grew up with my parents before I left for North. I didn't see my people, my parents, or people I grew up with all these kind of nonsense characters. That anything that somebody do now, you don't become a saboteur. If the person speak true, he's a saboteur. He's a slave. A lot of people supposed to intervene on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. Let's forget about whatever the zoo is doing. If Nnamdi Kanu have not get himself involved in all those kind of languages of calling names. Yes, I know the elders in our land, they have become whatever, anything they are. They are not doing well. But to cap it all, you call them a slave, you call them criminals, you call them this, you call them that. The same people now, they are the one who is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not even Tunumbu or the so-called Fulanis. If you can tell yourself the truth, they are the one who is stopping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Including, in fact, emphasis on all, including Wike, including the Northerners. Nnamdi Kanu, call everybody names. You will come and now misquote me and take me out of context. I never said he never do well. I never said the struggle which Nnamdi Kanu championed is a failure. I never said so. But the name callings is part of the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is being held down today. Everything we forget, but the internet never forgets. Let's see about this NGOZI ORABUEZE. This woman, you are really joking with the Biafrans. Ndigbo said, we should be open and sincere to whoever chooses to engage us in a discussion concerning our goal to determine our lives as an independent Biafra nation. The discussion is a welcome idea. Our COS should get prepared, especially emotional stability. Chibike Joseph said, we move. Prince Oregun said, if she chooses not to listen to those following and supporting her, she should go ahead. But I can assure you that it will reduce her popularity by 50%. This interview is not needed at this time. It is not needed, my brother, my sister. If you like, take it. If you don't like, up to you. Ejimofo AA said, we are not moving anywhere with Dr. Damages. If Dr. NGOZI ORABUEZE at NGOZI cannot listen to Biafrans who genuinely love and care for her, the spirit of Biafra will depart from her. Simple. People never supported this idea, just like me and many other people out there. Obai says she should cancel the interview and using the time for pressing issues. Biafra should stop popularizing that damaged platform. Pastor Sylvester Football said, Madam NGOZI ORABUEZE, I warn you, all in the United States of Biafra cabinet to stay safely and stay away from that interview of Mr. Damage. Do not have that interview with that Mr. Damage. Please, avoid this man. Please. People are begging. If you count comments here, you can count how many people that supported her to go for that interview. Godswill, they say, bros, Dr. NGOZI may have very good reasons. She should insist on granting this interview, but let her see the insistence of Biafrans on her not granting the interview as more pressing. USB can reach the world effectively without Dr. Damage. Who is Dr. Damage? Who is not promoting Biafra cause? This Dr. Damage is Rodolfo Okonkwo. Now Igbo man be that too. But his platform, have he ever one day come out to talk about how to get the Biafra? Rodolfo, I think this guy is from Ihiala, Anambra State, if I'm not mistaken. Bankalat said, good against evil. Dr. Blessing versus Dr. Damage. COS should listen to us, the Biafrans. It is not time for this. Dr. Damage represents his name. Let him go and interview Binta Iyako and DSS. COS and DSS. COS, Ntiodekwa. So Dr. Damage can interview, but he never go to interview DSS and Binta Iyako to ask them why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are still in detention. But he's going about looking for the Biafrans to interview so that he can just sell them to the enemies. The same way he sold Simon Ekpa. Ogechuku Ibenko said, if you ever fear in your mind because you think something will happen when Dr. Damage interviewed our DPM, then you were never ready for this Biafra freedom. Okay. Make sure your dancing step is very well. Ambitious, this discussion interview should be cancelled. The word Damages has an untold stories. Okay? But Black, that discussion will quell you and all those morons following that useless smelling mouth woman called at NGOZI ORABUEZE, the zoo agent. Onyama said, no discussion with Dr. Damages, please. He will damage more. I want in China, and John Ike said, how do you know you are not being monitoring by Finland police? David Chideye said, no. We are not moving anywhere with this man again. Enough is enough. Let our DPM choose any Biafran platform to pass her message to us. What is he going to, the question there now, what is he going to speak with Dr. Damage? That she has not spoken on air, on Zoom or whatever. Dr. Damage, is he that popular? The answer is zero. The guy just only chooses to make money with the Biafrans, using the Biafran name, just like VOP are doing. Any headline now from since they come to know Biafra and Simon Ekpa, it has become Simon Ekpa this, Biafra this, and Biafra that. Even when they will not talk about the real issue there. Can you imagine that? So now that the Damage now have turned the Biafra struggle into a money-making machine, that he will call anybody to come for interview and mesmerize the whole thing. To record consult, we are saying that the Southeast is bleeding and you are telling us interview. Mad people everywhere. Our people is dying. And all they can do is to grant interview. To tell what? Is there anything that is happening in the Southeast that the world are not watching? Mbongo the Elmode said it is too early for this interview with this destructive man. COS should cancel this interview. It is of no importance to Biafrans. Damages is a Zojurian spy on Biafrans and should be avoided with immediate effect. NGOZI is going the wrong way. NGOZI Chukwu is going the wrong way. Anybody that knows that woman should tell her to desist from that interview. Otherwise, she will regret it. When KUC said, but it should not be in the damaged platform. Prince Chuk said, please, let our Deputy Prime Minister US not attend this interview, please. Ngo Anyanwu said, TOS, please, don't attend this interview. Dr. Damage will damage your reputation. An investigation that is going on. Listen to your people. God's will any day. Let me add that Biafrans have had enough of damages from Dr. Damage. We don't want to risk anymore. Ibi nwatakịrị na ebe akwa na ebe nwatakịrị na ebe akwa na atụ aka nne ya ma nne ya nọ ya nna ya nọ ya onye abụghị enyi anyị she can initiate interviews with other world news media. Please. People are shouting. People are crying. Don't get yourself involved in this interview. If NGOZI can listen, let her know that government, power belongs to the people. If she go ahead with this interview, I can assure you, NGOZI will lose. She will lose relevance. And I'm seeing this interview as a setup to demonetize her. Let her read the handwriting on the wall. I am seeing this interview as a setup. By who? I cannot say. Because if I say now, nobody will see everything I talk in this 30 minutes video. But only that word I said now is what they will take to castigate me. But I'm seeing this as a very big setup. A word is enough for a wise. NGOZI, fie asa n'anya. Fie asa n'anya. Maka ndị ọta. Arakwa ama ihe oncha gwara obosi. My people, once again, happy Saturday, good morning, and make sure this video goes viral. If the government or the two factions cannot come together as one and carry us to where we are going, let all of them step down. Ota ko hanam nono. Ke mesiano.